Question number 21, part A. So in a sports club, 24 members play basketball, which is B. Okay. And 28 plays cricket. This whole set is 28. And F will be football. 16 plays this whole set. Now we have 9 plays basketball and cricket. Basketball and cricket. This is 9. 11 plays cricket and football, so this big one is 11, and 6 plays basketball and football. 6 is this big, this set. Okay, so 5 members play all 3 games, so 5 members, and 8 members play none of these games, so 8 will be outside, doesn't play any of those games. So 5 plays all 3, 5 will be at the center, and then we have to work our way up. So 6 plays basketball and football. So basketball and football is this 6. So how many plays only basketball and football? Will be 6 minus 5 is 1. 11 plays cricket and football. So cricket and football is 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. Plays only those 2. So now we have 9 plays basketball and cricket. So 9 minus 5 will be 4. Okay. So now 16 plays football. So this big set is 16. So what is the number of people that plays only football? 16 minus 6 is 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. Now part for cricket, 28 plays cricket. So this big set is 28. So we have 28 minus 6 minus 4, which will be 18. 18 minus 5 is 13. Okay, and now the last one is basketball, so 24. So 24 minus 4 is 20. 20 minus 5 is 15. 15 minus 1 is 14. Okay, so that's the Venn diagram for this information. Okay, part B. Hence, work out the total number of members in this club. So we just have to add up everything. So 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. And then 15 plus 4 is 19. 19 plus 1 is 20. 20 plus 14 is 34. 34 plus 8 is, so 34, we have 34 plus 8 will be what? Will be 2, 1, 42. Plus 13 will be 5. 65. So the number will be 65 for the total number of members in the club. Okay, so now moving on to part B. In another sports club, the members playing basketball, cricket, and football are shown in this diagram. Okay, so find the number of F dash. So the number of people who does not play football, you will be outside. So we have 4 plus 5 plus 11 plus 20. So what is that number? So 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 11 is 20. 20 plus 20 is 40. So that is 40. Now, part 2, we have to find the number of people who represent this notation. So F union C. F union C intersection with B dash. So outside of B, but F union C, it will be this. So that will be 16 plus 3 is 19. 19 plus 20, that will be 39. 39 is this number. Okay. Question number 22. So the diagram shows a line segment AB. A is 2, 3, and B is 5, 4. Question part 1. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of A. So the midpoint is really easy to find. We have to take 2. So 2 plus 5 divided by 2. 3 plus 4 divided by 2. That will be 5 plus 2 is what? It's 7 over 2. And 3 plus 4 is 7 over 2. So same for the midpoints. Okay, so now part B is we have AB is mapped onto CD by a translation of -3, 1. Find the coordinates of C. Okay, So each point has a translation of minus 3, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. So that's the point C and that's the point D. So point C is what? Minus 1, 4. Point C is minus 1, 4. Okay. So part C, AB is mapped onto FG by a rotation 90 degrees clockwise, center 1, 4. So center 1, 4, 1 is here, 4 is here, that's the center. And then we have to find the coordinates of G, which is equal to turning B by 90 clockwise. So if you look at this, let's turn it this way. So the center is here and B is here. If you want to turn 90 clockwise, it will be here, right angle on this side. So distance is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the coordinates of G. So G is 1, 0. Okay, so now we have to find the equation of line AB. So we have A as 2, 3 and B as 5, 4. So equation of line is, we have to find the gradient first, which is 4 minus 3 over 5 minus 2. So which is 1 over 2. That's the gradient. 4 minus 3 is 1, 5 over 2 is 3. So 1 over 3. And then the line equation will be y minus 3, x minus 2 equal to 1 over 3. Cross multiply, we will have 3y minus 9 equal to x minus 2. So 3y equal to x, send this over here, will be plus 7. So 3y equal to x plus 7 is the line of the equation. It's the equation of the line of AB. And that's it for question number 23. We have OPRQ is a parallelogram and S is a point on PR such that PS is 1 and SR is 3, which means that will be this size will be that's the ratio of 1 and 3. Okay, great. So we have OP as P, OP as P, OQ as Q. First part, express PQ in terms of POQ. So PQ is what? PQ. So P we can move to O and O to Q. So PQ equal to PO plus OQ. So P to move to O will be minus P because this is P, so this will be minus P plus OQ is Q. So that will be minus P plus Q is PQ. Okay. Moving on to part 2, express QS as simply as possible in terms of P and Q. So QS, we can move from Q can go to R and R to S. Okay. So QS will be QR and plus RS. Okay, so QR will be Q. So that will be the same as Q. And then RS will be this direction. That will be 3 over 4 because the total shares is 4. 4. So that will be, so that will be P actually. So this side is P and this side is Q. This one is 1 over 4 Q. Right. Okay, so now we have to replace the values in. So QR is, we have P plus RS is minus 3 over 4Q. So minus 3 over 4Q. So your answer is P minus 3 over 4q. That's your answer for part 2. Okay, so now moving on to part B. So T is a point on QS such that QT is equal to 3/4 QS. So what is QS? So 3/4 QS is P minus 3 over 4Q. Right. For example, that's it. Express PT as simply as possible in terms of P or Q. So what is PT? So PT, we can move from P. So PT, we can move from P to Q, and then Q to T. They are both given to us. So PQ we found in first part, so here. So what is PQ? PQ is minus P plus Q. QT is given to us 4 over 3. QS is P minus 3 over 4Q. We just have to simplify. So we get what? So we get minus P plus Q plus expand, so 4 over 3P, and then we have to minus, so this one cancels out, become Q. So your answer will be, this one goes away, so minus P plus 4 over 3P, 1 over 3P is your answer for part 1. Okay, so from this, what can we derive? What can you conclude from the points O, P, and Q? O, P, and T. So we can derive that because you can see that the point O is here, the point P is here, and the point Q is 1/3 of P. So it will be about here. So that will be the point Q. So which means that the points OQP lies on the same line, as you can see. So thus the conclusion will be the points OP and T are collinear because they lie on the same line. So we have to use the term collinear to show the line on the same line. So this one was not too bad, pretty easy. And question number 24, part A, solve this equation. So when you see fractions equal to fractions, we have to cross multiply. So 6 times x minus 3 equal to 5 times x plus 1. Now we expand the brackets, so 6 times x is 6x minus 6 times 3 is 18 equal to 5x plus 5. So we bring this x over here and we bring this number on this side. We will have 6x minus 5x equal to 5 plus 18. Moving up, so we have 6x minus 5x, which is x, equal to 5 plus 18 is 23. And that's your answer for part A. Okay, so now moving on to part B. We have two functions, f and g. F is equal to x minus 3. G is equal to x squared plus 1. Now part A, we have to find f of minus 5. So basically, we have to replace the value of x by minus 5. Okay, so f of minus 5 is equal to x is minus 5 minus 3. So minus 5 minus 3 is minus 8. And that is your answer for part 1. Now moving on to part 2, we have find m if we have g of m minus 3 is 17. So we just have to replace the value of x by m minus 3 and we have an equation. So let's do that. So we have g of x as x squared plus 1. So let's replace the value of x by m minus 3. So m minus 3 square plus 1 is equal to 17. This is given to us. Expand this bracket, we'll have m square minus 6m plus 9 plus 1 equal to 17. So m square minus 6m plus 10, we bring this over here, minus 17 equal to 0. So now bring this up, we have m square minus 6m. So 10 minus 17 will be minus 7 equal to 0. So now we have to factorize this equation. M squared is m times m, and 7 is 1 times 7, so 7, 1. So to obtain minus 6, we need to have minus 7 plus 1 to be minus 6. Okay, so m is equal to minus 1, or m is equal to 7. Those are the two answers of m.